First goal was massive, but we have to be real here. Yeah, they need a trophy 100%. We also need a trophy. I'm with you, boys. Winning breeds confidence. There's obviously that potential to then go on to do something incredible in May if you do it in March, right? So that's what a lot of people say. That's why Pep and Jose took it so seriously. Newcastle are going to take it seriously. They will want it more than us as a fan base, the Carabao Cup. There's still a lot of Arsenal fans that are like, meh, don't want a League Cup. I want a Champions League or Premier League because we're not even spoiled with it, right? But we've done this to ourselves in two ways, boys. Yeah, we go tomorrow night. The damage has already potentially been done because of us. We didn't do our job at home in the first leg. Yeah. Then you look at the damage that we did yesterday. That could potentially not allow us to go and win a trophy again yesterday, what we did. Because I don't think we're winning anyway. But I don't think we've done ourselves any favours by potentially putting our hands halfway up with a white flag. Because that's what we've done yesterday. By doing absolutely nothing is an absolute disgrace of a football club. Mm-hmm. It shows no seriousness. It shows no ambition to win. And it shows the root of all the problems at Arsenal Football Club, which is above. As much as I'm not a fan of Arteta and I think he might not be the one to get us across the line, you can't deny the fact that he's got us challenging. You can't deny the fact that he has spent money, but he clearly needs to spend more. You also can't deny the fact that as much as he spent a hell of a lot of money, and some of it has been on bad signings, right now, Saka has gone down, Jesus has gone down, and people said we needed a striker when they were fit. So what do we need now? The answer is nothing. So we have done absolutely nothing to help ourselves get across the line in either the Champions League or the Premier League. And that does count as well for tomorrow night, because people might look at that and say, yeah, but you wouldn't have played those guys anyway. Well, how do you know? Imagine having a couple of options right now to play on that tomorrow night, to give them that first game to say, look, man, no pressure. Everyone thinks we're going out. Go and show us what you can do. And we haven't got any players to be brought in. That's an absolute
that is absolutely shambolic. Yeah. Shambolic. Yeah. I know there's that phrase, the top gooners in your fan base, right? But not one Arsenal fan, surely not one Arsenal fan can accept this. Yeah. This is the third year that you're going for the league in a row, right? And you're against Liverpool, not City. Right, and let's be honest, yeah, one injury is Salah or Van Dijk, and all of a sudden people are going, hang on a minute, yeah? And you've not gone and done one bit of business. And you've got Saka out with an injury. I think it's absolutely embarrassing. Yeah, it's unacceptable. Fans need to be holding these owners to account, because these are billionaire owners. Yeah, they do it at all football clubs, apart from mine, yeah? Yeah, United do it. Yeah, they don't spend any money. You know what I mean? Liverpool are probably the worst. And you guys need to start calling these out more and more. And I know a lot of you do. Yeah, I mean, but you need to raise the temperature on these conversations, man, because this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. This is
you've just said it there, that there's a section of the fan base that should not be sticking up for it. And straight away in the chat, I'm the problem. Dan Potts is the problem. Fans like Dan Potts don't deserve to win. Fans like Dan Potts. Do you know what? It's fans like you, man, that are allowing this to happen, that are sitting there on their hands and knees.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah, why are they backing these billionaire owners? These owners don't know you. They're not your mate. Yeah, they're billionaires. And your football club, which you support, which is in a third year in a row going for a title race, in which you're only 6 points behind Liverpool, and you're defending them for not buying a single player. What is that about? It's unacceptable.
On that defense, there's a story that's come out. Now, this has come from David Ornstein, and he has stated that... Sorry, I'm just timestamping this. He has stated that Arsenal essentially made an offer of £40 million for Ollie Watkins. Villa have come back, and I'm paraphrasing slightly, but 60 million and he's yours. And Arsenal have essentially scoffed at that and said he isn't worth £60 million. That eats too much into our budget for the summer. Now, if we just be objective for a moment, because some people may not think, I suppose you can't be, because some people may think that he isn't good enough. That there represented an opportunity to bring in goals between now and the end of the season. Is he the best striker in the Prem or the best in Europe? No. But Dan, would you have been happy with KSE, with Arsenal committing £60 million to bring in Ollie Watkins?
If that's the player they want, he's not my first choice. But if that's the player they want and they believe that is the guy that's going to take us to you have to back him as an owner. If you believe that is what they want and you believe in this manager, and the manager is saying, I want this £60 million striker, that's what they should be going and getting. I don't believe Mikel Arteta has said, I don't want anyone. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool with this. I believe Mikel Arteta has said he wants that. I don't believe in any of this. I don't think that they want any players. I don't believe in this. There's nobody available. I don't believe in the fans that say, why buy now when you have to buy, you could get someone better in the summer. Now, listen, if you give me Isak in the summer, I'm waiting until the summer, of course. But let's also look at this window and say, why can't we get somebody for now as well? Why can't we get somebody in as well as someone in the summer? That's what I don't get, Tel. It's always about the summertime. It's always about next season. And then when guys like Patrice Evra come out and say they're Netflix FC, everyone gets the hump. We've got people in there sitting on their hands and knees, accepting this mediocrity, accepting for yet another transfer window, we have failed. In the January transfer windows of the last 4, we have done pretty much naff all. And in the summer, I am seeing a semi-final and I'm seeing Manchester City, Arsenal, and all 3 of our summer signings are warming up on the bench. That proves how shambolic the summer transfer window was. And on top of that, we've got a goalkeeper who can't play the cup games because he's cup tied. And people tell me it was a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 window. Then we get to January and people are saying, there's no one available. We'll wait till the summer. We'll have a brilliant one. And these cronkies are lapping it up going, this fan base are brilliant. We don't have to spend any money here. The stadium's full. There's 30,000 people on the waiting list. The club shop is booming. Get that merch out. Let's get them all wearing it. £100 a pop. Get the beer prices up to $7.90. Let's get them all in the stadium early. Let's get the beer and the pies involved. Let's get everyone buying stuff. This is brilliant. And we're lapping it up. Come on, man. What's happening here? And people say, stop going. Stop going to games. Sell your season ticket. Don't go into the club shop. What, are the Cronkies going to leave? Oh, we've just heard that Dan Potts is not going into the shop anymore. We better sell up. Absolute waffle. We need to all do this together. This needs to be a united thing, and our fan base can't unite because half of them are so gassed up that we ain't 8th and 5th anymore that they start doing celebrations. We don't win anything this year. The manager needs to get sacked, but they won't sack him. So I'd say this to the ownership. They've got 2 ways. They either say, this January, you've had enough, mate. Yeah, I ain't giving you any more. And if you don't win something with this lot in May, you're gone. That's option number 1. The second option is, do you know what? I think he needs a bit of support. Let's get him the summer and the January to go and sign some players because we believe in him. But they haven't done either of those things. They've just gone, yeah, what the Rams doing? What's the Denver Nuggets up to? I was saying about a window in Arsenal or saying, don't worry about them. Let's go and concentrate on American sports. What are we doing over here? And unfortunately, that is where they lie. And we have got a picture of this guy outside our stadium that's been painted on the bloody wall. That's how much these fans love him. What is going on? It's mad. I can't be alone here. Surely I'm not alone here talking about what has not been done in a January transfer window when we are going for a title for the 3rd season in a row that people don't believe we're going to win, but we're still in it. You can't give up now. We're 6 points behind. Yes, they've got a game in hand. Everyone believes it's Liverpool. But if I said to you now, do you know what? Arsenal, yeah, they might be getting Isak or Sesko or Williams or Zubimendi or all 4 in the summer. But right now, they're bringing in Kvaratskhelia and Watkins for right now. Yeah. I've got an unbelievable chance of going and at least getting closer to Liverpool, and if not, getting across in one of the other competitions. But we ain't doing it. We're just like, oh, well, and there's always next season. It's the summer, innit? Next summer we'll give. And then what's already come out again, Gunner Blog's putting out in the Twitter today, we're hearing the summer's going to be massive for Arsenal. One day after the window's shut, it's going to be a massive summer for Arsenal.
Why is January not massive? Why is January not massive, man?
We're not serious, brother. We're not serious.
It's not true, man. Why don't you go get Marmouche?
Facts.
Why don't you go get Marmouche? 59 million. That's not expensive these days. 59 million for a guy that's got 34 GA this year. He got mad GA last year. This guy's mint. Yeah, why don't you go and get him? By the way, every single player in Spain and Portugal legally has to have a release clause. So, you know, this thing about you can't get players. They've all got release clauses in Spain and Portugal.
Yeah.
They've got to have release clauses. Go get players
I agree with that element. The only way it makes sense is if in the summer, the player they get is better than those guys, but only available in the summer. So if you go and get Eucharist in the summer, but you get him 10 million cheaper than you could have got him this January, that would infuriate me if I was an Arsenal fan, because that player, yes, 10 million more expensive now in the January
he's got
window.
A release clause. You ain't getting him out for it unless you pay the release clause.
So the point is the release clause was about 15 million pounds more expensive in January than it is in the summer. So he's cheaper in the summer than he is now. But the point is, having Eucharist between now and the end of the season could be the difference between winning the league title or a Champions League and not. So that side of things, if it's a case of, well, we could have dropped 80 million on Osimhen, but we think Isak is twice as good and we can get him 100 million in the summer, but Newcastle wouldn't sell now, then I think it makes sense. But there are other options available, the injuries that you've got. So I do think, just like I've said with Man United and with Chelsea, I think all three ownerships have let their managers and their fan base down.